Hi, in this particular video we're going to be looking at collecting like terms, which is a very strong foundational core algebra skill that you really do need to get to grips with. Please do stop the video, have a go at each of the questions and then compare your solutions. Please do add a comment if you're not sure about anything. I'll always come back to you. I look forward to seeing you inside the video. I also want to say a very quick shout out to the channel sponsors. Thank you so much for all of your support. It's really appreciated. I'm going to be putting together a video that's going to have people's names in it very soon, and I look forward to seeing you then. Hi, in this particular video we're going to be looking at collecting like terms. This is a core foundational algebra skill, so please do stop the video, have a go at each of these questions and then compare your solutions. Okay, so I'm going to work through them fairly methodically from top through to bottom. So I've got 5a plus 3a, so that's, if you like, 5 apples plus 3 apples. Well, that's going to give me 8 apples, or 8a. Okay, same with the next one. 3 bananas plus 2 bananas plus 6 bananas is going to give me 11 bananas. Okay, hope you're okay with these sorts of questions. So the next one then is 8c plus 5c minus 4c. So be very careful about this, because what we've got really is 8 plus 5, which is going to be 13. Take away 4 is going to be 9. So it's going to be 9c. Okay, next one then is a times b times c. Well, when we're writing algebra expressions, we don't really use the multiplication sign. We do actually use an x, but it's a slightly different type of x. So in this, what we do is we ignore the multiplication sign and we just write it as a, b, c. And the understanding is that means a times b times c. Okay, let's have a look at e then. So we've got 17d minus 12d. Well, 17 minus 12 is 5. So 17 donuts minus 5 donuts is going to be 5 donuts. Okay, hope that's all right for you. Okay, let's move on then to part E, question E, which is 23e minus 14e plus 14e. Okay. Well, you could, if you wanted to, take 14 away and then add 14, but actually those two cancel themselves out. So what you end up with is just 23e on its own. Okay, next one then is G. Now this is slightly trickier, because what we've got to do is we've got to gather the like terms together, collect the like terms. So in this one, we've got f and 2f. Well, that's going to give us 3f. And then we've got plus 7 on its own. So it'd be 3f plus 7. Okay, next one, H, 5 times 3g. So it's like, I don't know, 5 times 3 grapefruits is going to give you 15 grapefruits. Okay, next one then. Again, we're going to gather like terms. So H and H go together. So 9h and 3h is going to give us 12h. And then we've got plus 2j on its own. Okay, next one then is going to be 5k minus 4m plus 25k. Well, 5k plus 25k is going to give you 30k. And then we mustn't forget the minus 4m. Okay, so k, n plus n plus n plus n. Well, there's 6 of those, so it's going to be 6n. Next one is 2 times 4p. Well, 2 times 4 is 8, so that's going to be 8p. Okay, now the next one, m, and again, we're multiplying everything together. So we've got 4 times 5 times 2. So 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 5 is going to be 40. So that would be 40q. Okay, next one, 3 times 4 is 12, and times r times s is 12rs. Okay, O, which is going to be 6t times 5v. Well, again, same principles apply. 6 times 5 is 30 times t times v, 30tv. Okay, w squared plus w squared plus w squared is going to be 3w squared. Just be very careful. This is not multiplying. Okay, we're not multiplying, we are adding them together. Okay, so even if the terms are a little bit more complicated, we've got 3xy plus 2xy plus 7xy. They're all the same, so we can gather them up as like terms, and we can write that as 12xy. Okay, next one then is going to be 15xy plus 2xy minus 4xy. Well, again, they're all the same. You've got 15 plus 2 is 17. Take away 4 is going to be 13xy. Okay, S is going to be 12xy plus 4xy minus 7y. So the 7y is different. Okay, so we can write that as 12 plus 4 is 16xy minus 7y. Okay. Then finally, I've got 6x and 6x there. So I've got 12x, and then I've got 6y and 6y there, plus 12y. Okay, so we are 5 minutes into the video. My proposal is to carry on and do the other questions in this particular paper. Shouldn't take us more than a couple of minutes or so, but please do visit the site as well. You can download and have a go for these questions at these questions yourself. Also, please do stop the video and have a go at each one and then compare your solution. Okay, so the first one is 5a divided by a. So how many a's are there in 5 lots of a? So there are actually 5 of them. If you prefer, you can cancel those a's out. Okay, so 7b plus 3b is going to be 10b over 3. That's okay. 8c plus 4c is going to be 12c over 4. Now, you might have spotted that 12 and 4 can be reduced. You can actually divide top and bottom by 4. So what you end up with is going to be 3c, because 4 divides into 4 once and 12 divides into 4 3 times, so it'll be 3c. Okay, it's a similar story really with d. You've got 10d over 5. Well, 10 and 5 can be reduced again. I can divide 5 into 10 twice, so I'm going to end up with 2d. Okay, e is 2e plus 2e is going to be 4e over 4. Again, I can divide through by 4. It's just going to give me e on its own. Okay, let's have a look at f. So f is going to be 15f plus 15f is 30f. And that's divisible by 5. Well, 5's into 30 are 6, so it's 6f. Okay, letter G, 9g minus 3g. Well, that's going to be, 9g minus 6g is going to give us 3g divided by 3. 3's into 3 go 1, so that's just going to be g on its own. Okay, and then h is going to be 5h minus 4h. Well, that's going to give us 1h divided by 4. Okay, now there will be a couple of different ways in which you'll see that. You might see it written as h over 4 or a quarter of h. All of those are exactly the same. It doesn't really matter. Okay, the most popular one probably is h over 4 or 1/4 h, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, let's go on to the very last question, which is simplifying the perimeter of this particular shape. Okay, well, as you know, the perimeter is the actual measurement all the way around the outside, and what we're going to do is add up those. So the way I imagine it is there's a little fella here he is, he's going to run all the way down there. Now, I know this isn't particularly good on the video. Hopefully you'll be able to see that the first measurement is 3x plus 8. That's going to take into here, then he's going to go down here. That's going to be plus 2x plus 4. Then he's going to run along here, x plus 6. Then he's going to run up here, x plus 1. And then he's going to run along here, plus 2x, then x plus 4. Now, I appreciate that's probably a little bit complicated, but if you just take your time as you're writing these things out, then hopefully you'll be able to see each time all we're doing is writing down the expression that there is for each of these lengths. And bearing in mind, this guy is going to run all the way down there, along there, along there, along there, along there, and back to there again. Okay, so what we need to do now is gather up the like terms. So I'm going to look at the x's first. So I've got 3x, 2x, x, 2x and x. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10x. 10 lots of x, okay? Then we look at the numbers, and I've got 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 6 is going to be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, plus 23. And that would be the answer to that particular question. Okay, so it's been a relatively long video, but they are good, strong foundational subjects. I hope you've managed to work through the solutions. Please do add a comment below if you're not sure about anything, and I'll look forward to seeing you inside the next video.